What's up? This is Andy, and I'm here to talk Sunday No House Advantage Pick'em contest. Now, I think I owe you guys some good picks because something tells me I might have screwed you on Thursday. I'm pretty sure I did because I know I screwed myself. So if I screwed me, I screwed you, and we're going to be looking to get things right on Sunday. But maybe you didn't listen to my picks. Maybe you listened to my advice and you went over to Stokastic where they have free projections for this particular contest. They have optimal lineups. You should check out that page. It's completely free, and for a limited time they got that offer still going where if you go to No House Advantage using the link that you see in the description of this video, they're going to match your first deposit up to $50. And here we go for some Sunday picks. I'm going to start in that Detroit game. I like two different picks in that Detroit game. DeAndre Swift is returning in this game. He practiced fully, which means he should get his full complement of snaps. He was one of the most efficient backs before going down. We know how dynamic he is. They have a pretty good offensive line. They're going to be at home against Miami, and they set his rushing total in the 30s. So this is one of those you got to be a week early and take advantage of it. I know you might want to see his health, but if you're seeing that he's fully participating in practices, you got to take advantage of that small line while it's there. So I'm going to take the over on DeAndre Swift rushing yards. And then in that same game, same type of thing. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown. He left that game with a fake concussion. It turned out he didn't have a concussion, but they removed him anyway. And then he was limited in practice with under the concussion protocol, even though they said he didn't have a concussion. Weird situation with that one. But he's fully healthy going into this game. We know how Goff loves to target him. They have some other banged up receivers, so he should be kind of a target hog. So I'm going to take the over on Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm not worried about the non-concussion he didn't have. So in that game, I'm going to Swift and St. Brown. Another running back I like is Dalvin Cook of the Vikings at home against the Arizona Cardinals. We've seen everybody run on the Cardinals. Everyone is able, that just sounded like the $1 million. Everyone's got a price for the $1 million man. Everyone's able to run on the Arizona Cardinals. And it was actually no different last week with Alvin Kamara. I think he chugged his way to close to 50 before the first half, but then because of those pick sixes, they were forced into, throwing the whole rest of the game, so that derailed that. But he ended up getting like 50 more through the air. But in a game that, there's a 3.5 point spread in this game, so it should theoretically be relatively close, which means Dalvin Cook's going to get a fair amount of touches, should be fully healthy. They had a bye last week, so over 78, I believe is the number, is something I'm willing to take against the Arizona Cardinals. And then in that same game, I'm going to go with Kirk Cousins. We know how he does at 1 o'clock. If this was primetime Kirk, you know what I would take? Oh, he's throwing an interception. What time's the game? Oh, it's just a regular day game? Oh, that's a Kirk special. 0 interceptions for Kirk Cousins. These are one of these games where you seem to get the best out of him. Arizona has one of the worst secondaries. I don't know their turnover statistics. Now, congratulations, they're coming off a game where they picked Andy Dalton a few times, but look at their pass defense before that. I'm going to take the under half of an interception for Kirk Cousins. And then in that same game that we saw last week with Arizona, we saw DeAndre Hopkins go absolutely wild. He had a 50% target share. It was outrageous. They set his receptions total way too high. There's two schools of thought here. Is it going to continue down that road where DeAndre Hopkins is taking every single target, or is it going to return somewhat to what it was last year, where you got some underneath, some to Ertz, over to Rondale Moore, and then Hopkins going to get his fair share, but they're acting as if he's getting a 50% target share every single week with this reception total. So I believe the right pick is to go under on the DeAndre Hopkins reception. So those are the 5 picks that I got for you. You can fill the rest out yourself, or like I said, go to Stokastic and check out those projections. As always, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel here for more of these picks and other great content, other great content creators, a bunch of cool stuff. Check out Odd Shopper and for quality sports betting picks. And I guess I will see you on Thursday for the next Pick'em contest. Take it easy.